Yes, this is a continuation video of, I think it will be part three of the next step to open the ninth seal. I made a lot of points in that video that I was making, I had made, but now to continue to finalize what I was saying. Now, as I said, if you will watch the part two of the video, which it says, the title is the next step to open the ninth seal, is that and when I speak about what happened from the way past. But now, don't get me wrong, we got to correct things. That's why we have people who are correctors, corrections, or we call them teachers and such. Some we are called rehabilitators also. Now, so we knew this entity, which is him and his angels, has fallen, and he manipulates man to do what their biddings and such, and sometimes he violates man's right, rules, and natural law. Right now, I'm not going to say everything that has been happening and everything is done is this entity fault, but well, basically it is, because now. But let's look at it in a different perspective. If that entity come to you, remember, you're strong in a way and you agree with its purpose. As we always hear in some scriptures, and sometimes we hear people say it also, many shall rise and many shall fall. We will hear the 7 rise, 7 fall. But sometimes I hope I rise, but not fall. But as you can see, many of us have risen and we have fallen many times. But the more we fall and risen, is the wiser we become. Okay, now. So he tricked us, you, me, whatever, tricked us and say this and that. Now God has restored us, risen us, and show us, this is this and this is what is happening. And now you start seeing. No, you cannot. Even if the entity come to you again, he does not use physical things now. He just use psychological stuff. Meaning he's telling you, do this. That happens. This is like this. It's psychological. Now you're mature enough, as I always said, experience teaches wisdom. Wisdom teaches knowledge. So when he come to you and he keeps saying this and that, sometimes you just keep back, observe, listen, analyze. And you'll say, always stick in the middle. As they said, it's a vegetable when you're in the middle. But just observe them, listen to them, because sometimes they may be, in heavy lies there's also a truth, and every heavy truth there's also somewhat a lie. So you gotta observe, listen to them, what they're saying, hit whatever it is, and you trick me there, you tell me to do that as a child, but as I said, the child is growing up, and eventually you're telling me to do this, to do that. It's gonna eventually feel like, you're telling me this over and over, and it's turned out to be the same thing over and over. It never ends, eh? So I'm gonna say, I'm not gonna do it again, and such. So now, when we speak about Cain and Abel and such, naturally, it could be that possible that's what happened. Now, we've grown, and some of us have get out of the garden, and we have grown, and we have been deceived, and we learn from our parents that there's this entity out there. We can probably not see him, or we see him but we are not aware of him, or we not know of it. And he's very intelligent, brighter than us. We think we're smart, but we are not. We are just literally dumbasses compared to that entity, how vast he is. And if he's that vast, imagine how God is vast in intelligence. So now, we were taught, I think they sent us to church and such. But I always hear this joke. The first person greet you at the gate, the door to enter the church is somewhat, even one of the devil's angels. It's just a funny joke. It doesn't mean it's true though. But, anything is possible. So, so what I'm trying to say is that, we learned all these things, that this and that happened when we were young growing up. And when I say young growing up too, I mean young in mind and growing up in mind and we can't comprehend it, but now some of us comprehend it and some of us fast it. And now you get a choice to choose. And what did some of us do? Remember? But you remember what happened to Christ when he was on the mountain. He came and he said, yo, I'll give you all of this if you will bow down to me. Saying, well, I don't know about me, but bow down to that entity, which is, he was switching things, lying. But hey, what, if you bow down to me or whatever, don't believe in all that things there. But if you bow down and such, not even using that context, but I'll give you all of this if you bow down, right? And the Christ person said, nah, man, why would I even bow down? My Father owns everything, and you pretending that you own everything. You own nothing, see? And my Father created everything. You have knowledge, but you don't have every knowledge. I, as my Father's son, have knowledge, but I do not know my Father's thoughts. He may know my thoughts, but I do not know his thought. And he is the creator and the beginner and the ending of everything. I love this. Sin. And that's how I eliminate imposters. Now, so what happened after? He said all that. What happened? This is what happened after. He's just like, I eliminate that and I eliminate that. But we get our choice now. We grow up, we mature, and he said, yo, he tricked Christ. Well, he tried to trick Christ, and Christ stand up because he is naturally born good. And he may lead us, we may lead astray. He was naturally born good. So he's good. He said, no, I'm not going to go with that, yo. So please, leave me alone. Go away. So now he's going to try other entities, well, younger entities in way. When I said younger, in mind. And he's going to pick at them. And when he chooses these entities, some of them fall. Well, we say fall mean accept what this entity has to offer them. Which you think is something profitable. It's nothing. It's merely tricks. Magical crap. Garbages, right? Means nothing. And many of them fall and take it. Oh yeah, I'm going with this, I'm cool and whatever. And some say, nah man, I'm gonna stick with the rule that I was taught. You can call me primitive, naive, arrogant and stupid, but I'm just gonna stick with the whole basic way that I was taught from my parents. Because hey, you remember, we were being taught long ago that this is what happened, but we couldn't even comprehend it. But as I always said, experience teaches wisdom, and wisdom teaches knowledge, and knowledge teaches understanding. So just ponder, think about it. That's how life is. And where we go, many shall see us and wonder, when you're doing good, the sky's weird. I remember I've been called many things. Dumbo. You remember Dumbo, that pink elephant where this bird had this egg, and he asked that stupid ass pink elephant to go and sit on that egg for her. And the elephant went and sit on the egg. And what happened? The bird went away and go and have vacation, living his beautiful life while the elephant was sitting on that egg. Through storm, wind and everything, hail, fire, everything. And what happened? When the egg about to hatch, that's when the birds tried to come back to claim the egg that the elephant was sitting on, that dumbass elephant. What happened? What do you think happened? Sorry. So the elephant say, when they came for the egg, the elephant said, I've been sitting on this egg for so long. I think it's fair for me for what, 9, 10 months. It's supposed to be for me now. It's my egg. I've been sitting on it. So the bird now say, it's naturally my egg, but I will call the authority to investigate on this egg. And when the authority come and say, I think it's a egg, you're an elephant, it's not fair for you to have the egg. But you said, I was sitting on the egg for so long. And just as they were speaking, the egg was about to hatch. And when the egg hatched, what happened? Yes, the egg came out with an elephant, big ears. The elephant could fly, and the bird, and it was. And the elephant came out the egg, with the big ears can fly. Isn't that fascinating? The elephant, no, the baby elephant achieved the flight of the bird, but the formation of the elephant, the one who has been sitting on that head for so long. Reward 360. God will reward them who is worthy of being rewarded. And as I always said, experience teaches wisdom, and wisdom teaches knowledge, and knowledge teaches understanding. Peace out.